Hello, I'm Doreen Fang, chef of the Las Vegas Morning Blend, and I am going to be making spicy jalapeno poppers with chorizo, habaneros, Monterey Jack cheese, and creamy cream cheese. Today's ingredients are freshly made chorizo, which you can find in any Mexican market, spicy habanero peppers, jalapenos, cream cheese, and Monterey Jack cheese, and of course a little bit of salt. All right, so let's get started. Chorizo. Now, you can get this over at any Mexican market and always get it fresh. Don't buy the ones in the tube. It's really not that good because it's full of fat. So I actually have a pot, a pan that's going, and it's about medium-high heat. And I'm gonna go ahead and stick the chorizo in, okay, and start it cooking. All right. All right, so it's really packed tightly, so you're gonna kind of have to just break it up. And I love using a silicone spatula, or use whatever you like, it really doesn't matter. It's just as long as you break it all up and get it to cook evenly, okay? All right, so as the chorizo is cooking, because it just takes a few minutes, I'm actually gonna do the habanero peppers. Now, habaneros are extremely spicy, so you have to be really careful. So I always recommend using gloves. Anytime you handle chili peppers of any kind, you just don't want to get any of those oils into your eyes, okay? All right, so this is a habanero pepper. It's these little orange peppers that you can find in the market. A lot of times you can find in Mexican markets or specialty places, but be very, very careful. I've already cut one open and I've actually de-seeded it right. So you're gonna remove any seeds or little ribs inside. And we're only gonna use 1/4 of a habanero because it's so spicy, okay? So I'm just doing a little dice on this, like mini minced dice. All right, once they're all chopped up, just gonna get a little bit of this, and I'm gonna throw it in with the chorizo, okay? Why? Because I want all of that heat to come out, and all the oils, it's gonna cook with the chorizo. All right. Now, I know the jalapeno is already hot, but I wanna make this super spicy, which is gonna make it so delicious. All right. Now, the chorizo is still cooking, so let's just give it a little time. I'm just making sure I flip it over and break it up into like little chunks, okay? And there is going to be a lot of fat that comes off of the chorizo, but make sure you drain it off, okay? So we'll drain that in just a second. Let's just put this in here. Now, while that's going, you can prepare your jalapenos prior to, if you want to, or you could just do it while you are cooking your chorizo. Now, I got these really large ones. You see they're kind of fat. And the reason why I did it is because that way you can stuff them and it's so much better. Okay? All right. Now you see inside all the seeds. I'm just going to take all that out and the ribs because you want to make room for the stuffing, okay? And you'll also notice that I didn't actually take off the stem. And the reason why I didn't take off the stem is because if I cut it off, all of your stuffing will fall right out when you're baking it, okay? All right. So, just get it all cleaned up. And if you leave a few seeds, it's okay. Again, just a little more kick inside your jalapeno popper. All right. Okay. So let's set that aside. And, oh, here we go. Get my little sheet pan. You can go ahead and set these on. You're gonna cut about 8 of these, okay? But now that I've finished that, I'm gonna take off my gloves because I don't want anything else to be contaminated with the chili oil. All right. All right, the chorizo is almost done. So while that's just finishing up, I'm gonna go ahead and get my cream cheese ready in my bowl. Now I've already pre-softened this. I've left it out so it comes to room temperature so it's much softer and it's much easier to work with, okay? All right, we have to drain off the fat. So be really, instead of pouring it all off, you can just go ahead and get a slotted spoon, which would be much easier and much faster. All right, ooh, you can smell it. It smells delicious. Oh my gosh, all right. So you just drain off some of that fat, which is really great. Oh, chorizo in the morning with eggs, it's so good too. All right, but we're not talking about eggs right now. We're talking about poppers. So let's get this in. Okay, that looks delicious. Now this fat, hot chorizo is gonna also melt down some of this cream cheese in here, okay? I'm gonna put my pepper jack cheese, it's about 1 cup's worth that I just grated, okay? I know, more spice. Can you tell I like something spicy? Now we're just gonna get this all mixed up. We're gonna incorporate the cheese, the cream cheese, and the chorizo all together. Because you want to, like the filling to be nicely balanced. Everyone's gonna get a little bit of everything. All right. Doesn't that look delicious? And all the cheese are just gonna melt, and look how creamy that is. All right, now that I've mixed it all up, it's really important to always taste everything. So I like to make sure that there's enough salt in here, okay? Let's just get a little piece. Ooh, that is a big piece. Oh, that chorizo is so good. All right, it's perfect. It doesn't need any salt, but if it did, go ahead and add a little bit. All right, let's stuff the pepper. Now remember, nice and deep, okay? These peppers are great, because that way you can really fill it up. Let's get a spoon in here. See, I'm still eating that piece of chorizo. It's so good. All right, you're just gonna fill up each little boat and give a nice generous amount. And it's okay if it kind of overflows. It's gonna get like all like creamy and delicious, okay? You're gonna fill up all of your little boats, and then you're gonna have your oven already preheated at 425. So let's go ahead and grab it. All right, I just pulled them out. These have been in the oven for about 20-25 minutes, okay? So you can see how the stuffing is just kind of oozed out a little bit. And if it did fall out a bit, you could just fix it and just put it right back up, okay? All right, let's get a platter, and let's put these little babies right on there. Ooh. And if you want to, you can do a little spray on the bottom so that way it doesn't stick, okay? Oh, these are nice. I think everybody at your party will love these. All right. Excellent. Put 5, because you never want to put an odd number of anything on there. All right, let's get this out of the way. And you can serve it with a little bit of buttermilk dressing, which would be really nice with that. And here are your chorizo and cheese jalapeno poppers. This is Doreen Fang, resident chef of the Vegas Morning Blend, saying I hope you enjoy these delicious chorizo jalapeno poppers. Until next time.